What's going on, everyone? Marksman here. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking every champion in the UFC based on their chances to become a double champ. So basically, if they move up and fight the champion above them, we're going to be ranking them based on how they would do. So yeah, let's get into it. And if you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. So number 8, I got Tom Aspinall. What would it take for me to be a double champ? What would it take? It's going to take a lot, man. You're going to have to drop 35, 40 pounds just to be a light heavyweight. You're going to be looking slim, good frame, but man, you wouldn't be that fast. The skill, the speed, the chin, it all wouldn't hold up. And I think he would get brutally knocked out by Alex Pereira if they fought at 205 like this. That would be brutal. Everyone knows he's not going to light heavyweight. He'll be a heavyweight for his whole career. So, I mean, there's not really anything he can do. So, yeah, he's kind of like forced to be number 8. Number 7, I got Pantoja, because if he ever fights O'Malley, he would have already hit the 35 curse, which means it's basically over for him. It is over for bro. He's too small for bantamweight. He's like 5'1". And I think his striking wouldn't hold up, even though he does have flyweight skill. I mean, O'Malley's the pound for pound best striker, and dude, he would get destroyed, bro. Like, this guy didn't outstrike Steve Ursay. Like, imagine what O'Malley would do to this dude. It would just be a crazy fight. If you like watching domination and like watching people get knocked out, like, this would be crazy to watch, because O'Malley would just treat this dude like a punching bag. Number 6, I got Bilal. Bilal, remember the name. He's too small for DDP. I don't think he'd be able to pressure DDP, because DDP would just be physical with him. He'd probably try to kiss him or something, and then Bilal would get scared. But seriously, like, this guy would not be able to impose his will on Bilal or on DDP, and DDP would knock him out. That's what I think. Number 5, I got DDP, the coach kisser. He's too small for Pereira because, I mean, you're moving up from middleweight to light heavyweight. That's a 20-pound difference. It's pretty huge, man. That's a huge difference. And I think he would go in with one of those sloppy shots and he'd get KO'd. Probably similar to what happened to Yuri. He's obviously not that sloppy, but I think it would turn out something like that. I don't even think he could impose his will with the wrestling on Pereira, because he's fought bigger guys. I mean, DDP is a good wrestler, but I don't think he'd be able to take Pereira down at will and keep him down or even submit him. So yeah. Number 4, I got Ilia Topuria, because honestly, he has a great chance of being a double champ. He could easily just chin Islam, but I honestly think that Islam's just the more skilled guy. Islam's the most skilled dude in the UFC. I think any other lightweight champ and Ilia could move up and knock these guys all out. He has the skill advantage in the boxing against Islam, but everywhere else, just total striking, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, everything, Islam is more skilled. And I think it either turns out one or two ways. Islam dominates, or Ilia KOs him. He gets him up against the fence and hits him with that right overhand or right hook. And I don't think that's like his only chance. I don't think he can win any other way. Number 3, I got Sean O'Malley. He's got that bantamweight skill, moving up to featherweight. As the pound for pound best striker in the UFC. He's not the best, but pound for pound, he's the best, if you know what I mean. He's got the height and reach advantage over Ilia Topuria, and that's a big thing for a guy like Sean, who's gonna be bouncing around. He's gonna keep his distance. Like, that's where he thrives, and I think he'd be able to do that against Ilia. I think this will be a really competitive fight. I think Ilia beats him, but Sean has a really, really good chance. Number 2, I got Alex Pereira. He's the best striker in the UFC. Not pound for pound, but right now he's the best. He could easily just go out there and chin Aspinall with a left hook. Like, I could see that happening, but if Aspinall does what he says he's gonna do, I think it's over for Pereira. He's just gonna get taken down easily and submitted in the first. I think his plot armor against these wrestlers would run out, and I think he'd make a mistake on the ground and get submitted, just based off of he can't really use his physicality on the ground because Aspinall's bigger than him, is stronger than him, and I think Aspinall submits him in one. Aspinall is the best finisher in the UFC, and I think he'd finish Pereira with ease. Bro, either that or Pereira just chins him. But he has a really good chance. Number 1, I got Islam, most skilled fighter in the UFC, moving from lightweight to welterweight as a big lightweight, so he'd be a good size welterweight. He'd be able to stuff the takedowns of Bilal. He'd be able to outbox Bilal, outkick Bilal. I mean, this would be a 50-45. This would be like Umar versus Sandhagen type of dominance right there. And I mean, this would be a butchering. This would be an easy fight for Islam. And I don't know if they're gonna fight, but I hope they do, just so I can see Islam get that double champ. So yeah, that's it for the video. If you guys liked it, make sure to like and subscribe. This is Marksman, and I'm out.